All right, good evening, guys. How's everyone doing? I hope you guys are all doing great. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to live stream tonight. I hope you guys are all doing great. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much. Please, if you're joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button, share the broadcast, and as well, comment where you're watching me from. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Chama, Chichi, Chichi. Welcome, guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing? Please comment where you're watching me from, please. Comment where you're watching me from. Hey, help me give Gigi water to bring for me. Please comment where you're watching from. Welcome, welcome back. Welcome back again this evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you guys. God bless you. God bless you. Welcome, 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 welcome. Please, if you're joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button, share the broadcast, and as well, close the door. Thank you. There you go. Bye bye. Can take care of Jiden now. Share the broadcast, please. Welcome, guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. I need more people to come in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please give me a thumbs up. Share the broadcast so we can get wider audience, please. If you're watching from Nigeria, share the broadcast, please, because this broadcast will be, centering on Nigerian state of politics and religion mainly. I see you, Gage Austin. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Where are you watching me from? Tom Papa, your comments. I don't know. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Please keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. If you are joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button, share the broadcast, and as well comment where you're watching me from. Thank you very much, Gage from Alabama. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's go. Comment where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. I have 11 minutes to go. I have 11 minutes to start my broadcast. I see you, Paris Manganga from Kenya. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Share the broadcast so we can get a wider audience in Kenya, please. Do that. Do me that favor. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Share the broadcast. Share, 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 share. Thank you very much, guys. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Frank Harris, thank you very much for joining. Tom Papa, this is over. I don't know if I have some mentally deranged people on my on my channel. I don't understand because the comments that I'm getting from some people here, sometimes I keep wondering, are you sure these people are mentally okay? How can somebody just come to somebody's live stream and be commenting some kind of things? I don't know. Well, this is YouTube. This is all we see most of the time on our live stream, so it's not strange anyway. Okay. Please comment where you're watching from. Comment, comment, comment. Comment where you're watching from, please. Um. ah, comment where you're watching from, please. Do we have Nigerians here, please? I need more of Nigerians on this broadcast. Honestly, my body they hot. My body they hot. The lie, I swear to God, my body they hot, bad, bad, bad. I'm not just happy. I'm not just happy. Honestly speaking, I'm not happy. I've not been in this mood for a long time, but um, something is waking me up. You know. Tom Papa, your name sounds good. Mac Macham. Thank you very much. Where are you watching me from, Mac Macham? Thank you very much for joining us. Please, if you're joining for the first time, subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button, share the broadcast. I mean, comment where you're watching from so that we can get to wider audience, and comment where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless 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 you. Oh, Williams Kayode, S.O. Boluwatife. Thank you very much for joining us. This is my Nigerian brother. Is it Nigerian brother or Nigerian sister? Okay, Mojo. Okay, Mojo Jojo. What's up? Thank you very much for joining. Frank Harris said, you must be a great man because that is a great photo of one. But that's not my picture. That's not my picture actually. That's someone that I consider a hero. That is the reason why I put his picture there. I consider him as a hero. I consider him as a Pan-Africanist, a true Pan-Africanist. I consider him as a revolutionary leader. I consider him as a mentor, someone that we can look up to. We African youth can look up to. So that's why I use this picture as my on my background. And if you have been following me for a long time, you'll get to understand that I've been saying it time without number that I'll be using his picture on my background throughout 2025, to show solidarity and to stand for him, speak for him, defend him with my platform. Thank you. Okay, Mark Macham from Nigeria. Thank you for joining us here. Saidi Camilo Atumane, meu presidente africano. Obrigado, Nyaro obrigado. Um, Obrigado, obrigado, obrigado. Where are you watching me from? Are you watching from Portugal or where? Where are you watching from, please? Frank Harris said, I know it is a compliment to you. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you, Frank Harris. Thank you. Kayode Williams say from Germany. Thank you for joining us here. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. Thank you. We have let me know. I don't want to wait until 15 minutes because usually I do bring out 15 minutes to give shout out. But as it is, my body they hot. I just want to start because I'm not just feeling very well. I'm not just happy the way things are going in Nigeria. If you have been following me for a long time, you'll begin to understand that my platform is a gospel of truth that I preach. They say injustice for one is injustice for all. I stand for justice, fairness, and equity. I don't mix word, you know, and that can be compromised. Not even money can be used to compromise me. Not even material things or not even words can used to compromise me. To stop what I'm doing or to divert my attention from what I'm doing. What I'm doing is a passion. It's something that is a passion that I've been burning in me, and I've been praying for God to give me that platform, and God finally gave me the platform. So I got to use that platform to do what has been my passion for a long time. You know, if I'm not taking part in politics, if I'm not taking part, if I'm not living in Nigeria anyway. So if God give me this platform where I have audience that listens to me, at the end of the broadcast, I will have over 10,000 people watching me and listening to me. That is a big platform. I mean, I have to use it wisely and I have to use it, with all sincerity and honesty. Okay. So first of all, I will have to touch in different area, different angles this evening. I will touch the state of politics in Nigeria, the state of politics in Africa, the state of politics in Burkina Faso mainly, and the state of the I mean like the harm and the consequences of religion in Nigeria, most especially in Nigeria. I don't want to generalize it Africa. The consequences of religion, what the harm religion have caused to we Africans. I want to touch hand in those areas. But first of all, before I go into politics, I will have to start with religion first. You know, now you can agree with me that religion in Africa, religion in Nigeria has become something that have become a harm. I mean, has become something that have caused a lot of harm to the people than good. I don't know if I'm getting my point. I don't know if you are getting my point where I'm trying to land. Religion in Nigeria, most especially, let me not just say religion. You see, Christianity in Nigeria have caused more harm than good in Nigeria. Sincerely speaking, sincerely speaking, every Dick and Harry now is a pastor. Every Dick and Harry is a prophet. Every Dick and Harry now is an evangelist. Nobody will come out from nowhere, start doing abracadabra, and at the end of the day, will gather crowd and started forming a church and started forming ministry. And Nigerians are too gullible to the extent that they want to hear. They want you to tell them what they want to hear. Do you understand? They want to. They want to. They want to. They want to. They want to hear. They want you to. They want you to tell them what they want to hear, in the name of in the name of prophecy, right? So now a lot of criminals, a lot of bad people have is now being hidden undercover as a pastor, lecturing about, making themselves look like they are pastors, but they are not. So this is the kind of harm religion has brought. I mean, Christianity have brought to Nigerians. You know, something is happening in the eastern part of Nigeria recently. Something is happening in the eastern part of Nigeria. I believe, and I have Nigerian audience here. I need more of Nigerian audience. I need Nigerian audience so that they can be able to listen to me and get my point, and as well put in their opinions. Yeah, the comment section is open for anybody. If you have anything to say, if you have an opinion, feel free to put in your opinion in the comment section respectfully. Do not throw tantrum. Do not throw insult to anyone. Write your opinion or ask questions. Right? I'm open to receive any question or any opinion. I'm not an island. I stand to be corrected anytime that I go wrong. Okay. Something has been going on in the eastern part of Nigeria lately. There's a ministry they call Zion Ministry Prayer Outreach, situated in Lagos. They are in Lagos, in Agor Palace Way. I've not been there before, but I saw it on the social media and I got at the address on the social media. This ministry belonged to an Igbo guy from Imo State by the name Ebukobi, right? Now, this ministry decided to go down to eastern part of Nigeria to go and develop their church, right? I mean, to build their headquarters or their convention ground. And going back to the eastern part of Nigeria to look for to develop their land, I think they got to meet with the governor of Imo State. And the governor of Imo State, which is Governor Hope Uzodinma, Hope Uzodinma took them to a certain place they call Ngokpala. This Ngokpala is a community, is an ancestral land, ancestral home of so many, Imolites, right? Where people lives. Now he came to that location, that community, and he grabbed over. According to that is what I got to hear. I don't know. I've not been there before. Allegedly, that he got over 30,000. He grabbed over 30,000 hectares of land. Now, 30,000 hectares of land. You can imagine a hectare of land is 6 plots of land. Now, calculate time 30,000. Now you'll be counting about 180,000 plots of land grabbed by an individual. It's not government institution. It's not a factory that will be built to create job opportunity for the citizens. This is personal business. Do you understand? This business was this ministry, connived with the state government, to go to this particular village, to this particular community, and grab over 180,000 plus of land. allegedly. I don't know. I've not seen the people that will prove this, that is 30,000 hectares of land. I don't know, but this is what I heard on the internet. They said it's 30,000 plus of 30,000 hectares of land. And now, okay, when you come to a community, the first thing you do is, first of all, you do the due diligence, right? You do the needful, what you're supposed to do. You don't just go to people's community and start grabbing land and government tell you take from here to here. The government that's telling you take from here to here does not know nothing about that place, does not know anything about the community. Okay, now, even if you reach a certain agreement with the community people and they allowed you to go into the land to even have a program there last year, that wouldn't warrant you not to do the due diligence. What was expected of you was coming back after the program last year when you had your 100 days praying and fasting. I mean, 100 days praying and fasting. How can a human being stay for 100 days without eating, without drinking, just to pray to God, for God to answer his prayer? Does it make sense? I mean, Africa, who did this to us, by the way? Who did this to Africans? 100 days praying and fasting to pray for what? In my whole entire life, I cannot remember when I fasted in my life. I've not fasted. Unless maybe I just decided to diet down myself, my body. I just say, okay, I will not eat for so time. But fasting in the name of I'm fasting, I'm praying, I've not done that before. And life is not hard for me. So he grabbed over 30,000 hectares of land. And then now, after the program last year, what he was supposed to do is to come back to the committee without even minding the governor, because the governor will come and go. I don't know if I have Nigerians here watching me. Governor will come and go. Do you understand? And the community will still remain. These are the things they are using to play politics. See, if I tell people that politics in Nigeria, in Africa generally, is a dirty game, you may not understand. You may not. Somebody, they can easily set you up, but you will not understand that they are setting you up. Listen, you come to a community and they give you, and government give you a C of O. It's not a guarantee that you have gotten the land. Something may come up tomorrow and the land will be revoked. The certificate of occupancy, that is C of O, will be revoked. Now, you grab the whole land from that community. My question is, if you grab over 180,000 plus of land from one community, how many plus is remaining for the children of that community to build a house? Because I'm pretty sure that that community has young boys and girls that will grow someday and look for a land to build a house in their ancestral homes. You grab this land, there's no proper settlement to the owners of that land. There is no due diligence that was done. You just grab the land, and then the next thing you did was to gather soldiers to put in the site. I started building hotel. You started building your schools, which you know pretty well that the schools you are building there is not for free. That's number one. The schools you are building there is not for free. The hospitals you are building there, claiming to be building there, is not for free. The hotels you are building there as well is not for free. Nobody is going to lodge in that hotel for free. That is personal business. That is personal business. If you tell me that the Ministry of Land or Ministry of Health or Ministry of Agriculture or Ministry of whatsoever came to that land and take the land from the community, I wouldn't say anything because I know that is a government institution. But this is personal business. This is ministry, for God's sake. You came to the land and grabbed over 180,000 plus of land. And at the end of the day, what you did was to scatter soldiers everywhere in the land. If what you did was the right thing to do, if you got the land in a genuine way, what will warrant you to install police and soldiers in a land where you got from the community? Because you knew that you are playing dirty game. That is why you install police and the army in the land, because you knew that you did not got the land in the right way. And to sum it up all, because I just want to touch it and before I enter into other discussions. To sum it all, I saw it on Facebook this morning that a young boy in that community was shot dead by a police officer that is securing the land that was grabbed by this so-called ministry. a young boy in the community of that Ngopala, where you grabbed the people's ancestral land, over 180,000 plots of land. A young boy of that community was shot dead in Ngopala from the police officer that is stationed to be in that so-called ministry ground. Now, my question is this: is that ministry now bringing development to the people of Ngopala or bringing calamity to the people of Ngopala? I know a lot of people may not understand what I'm saying. That is why I said this part I'm touching right now is for Nigerians. I don't know if I have Nigerians here, Nigerian audience here. Please, if you're a Nigerian, please say yes. Let me get to understand that I'm talking to people. Because if you're not a Nigerian, all these things I'm saying here will be like fallacy, cock and bull story to you. I want to talk to Nigerians. Now, you killed that young man. After killing the young man, all you did was run back to your this thing and started shooting gun everywhere when the indigenous of that community came out and be demanding for justice. This is the kind of harm Christianity have brought to Nigeria. In that same Nigeria, you see a pastor will kill children and bury them underground, in the name of ritual to have large crowd. This is the kind of harm Christianity has brought to Nigeria. We have never had such in Islam. We have never had such. We have never the kind of criminality that is going on in the church. We've not had such in the Muslim community. So that is why I say injustice for one is injustice for all. We can't continue like this, and religion in Africa must be abolished so that we can continue, striving and going back to, So that is my point this evening. I don't know if you guys get to understand. So that's by the way. That is by the way. Lucinda, where are you watching from? Are you from Nigeria? Nonye or Diama, where are you watching from, please? Where are you watching from? I was talking to Nigerian audience because they will understand me more than any other tribe, any other, any other citizen, So religion have cost us more harm than good. Sincerely speaking, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you. Religion have cost us more harm than good. Okay. So that's by the way. So come to the picture behind me. Somebody was asking me, who is this man behind me? This man behind me is called Ibrahim Traore. This is called Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. This is called Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. This young man here is a young man of 37 years old that choose to hold the bull by the horn by risking his life and the life of his family members and his own comfort to make sure that he bring change to Burkina Faso. And as God may have it, he succeeded in bringing that change that Burkina Faso were longing for. Thank you very much, my brother. My brother Shepsu Neteru. Please, where are you watching from? Thank you very much. I'm happy that people get to understand my point. Watching from, okay, Lucinda Wagner from the US. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, but I'm a daughter of Africa. Thank you very much. You're welcome. We're all Africans. We're all African. Thank you very much. But my message was centered, the message that like I said, I have a few things that I wanted to touch this evening. Number one is touch the one of Christianity and the consequences of Christianity in Africa and in Nigeria. Second one is this man behind me here. Somebody was asking me, who is he? And I introduce him right now to everybody. He is a young man of 37 years, like I said before, 37 years that choose to hold the bull by the horn, bringing change to his country, Burkina Faso. God bless you, Africa, Nana in UK. Thank you very much for joining us here. Bringing change in Burkina Faso. You have done so much well in Burkina Faso, and we are super proud of him. Like I said, I consider him as a hero. I consider him as one that I can look up to. I consider him as a true Pan-Africanist. I consider him as an icon. Someone that has his people at heart. He's not a selfish leader. He's someone that is down to earth, that have given all to make sure that he brings sanity, returns sanity, in Burkina Faso. So, like I said, the introduction I'm making about this young man, like I said, a lot of things have been going on in Africa, and undercover we don't know. I said it yesterday. We are still under colonialism. I don't know if you get to understand that. Africa is still being held hostage. We are still trapped by colonial masters. Yes. If you don't know that, let me enlighten you today. We are still trapped by colonial masters. In the sense, what happened in what transpired in Burkina Faso from 2022 till now is a clear indication. Is a clear indication that, okay, Nonye Ndiama said, please, I am watching from you. Can you be sure of what you are saying? Because our daddy of Zion cannot tell someone to kill somebody because of land. So sure of what you are. Okay, you know why? I've seen one of the bullies on Facebook here, and I'm not going to block you. I'm going to leave you here, and people will tutor you from this in this comment section. Now, let me enlighten you, because I know what you lack is common sense, and as well. Let me tell you something. Ignorance is part of the problem you Christians are having in Nigeria. Ignorant. I made a post on my Facebook. If you're a Christian and you think that someone else can pray for you and that someone's prayer can change your life, it means there's nothing different between you and a gambler. If you believe that somebody can lay hands on you or pray for you silently, or pray for you, lay hands on you and pray for you and your life change, it means there's nothing different between you and a gambler. First of all, you don't know nothing. Favoritism is the problem. In fact, this is the part of the problem that we're having in Nigeria today. You see Christianity, you see religion, you see tribalism, you see favoritism. This is the main problem that we are facing in Nigeria today. And I keep saying, Tinubu is not the problem of Nigeria. Tinubu is not the problem of Nigeria. The problem of Nigeria is Nigerians. The problem of Nigeria is Nigerians. When you fail yourself woefully, and you fail yourself in public, you fail yourself in a secret place, and you still come in public to disgrace yourself. Who is your daddy? By the way, you don't know your father again? How will you not know your father again? That young man is your father now. You're calling daddy. This same person, I believe, is a woman. This same person that is commenting on my live stream is the same person that when she get married today, she will be calling her husband, hey, Emeka or Uche, and call a pastor daddy. This same lady here. Or maybe she has a boyfriend and she call her boyfriend by her name and call somebody that have nothing to do with her life daddy. This is what religion has done to us. Let me not just say religion. This is what Christianity have done to us. More harm than good. I've said it time without number. If you are supporting what Emeka Ebuka Obi, let me just mention Ebuka Obi and his Zion ministry did to the people of Ngopala. If you are in support of it, if you say it's a good thing, may that kind of thing happen to you and your entire generation. Daniel Colley said, my brother, sorry to say, but listen, I had to find myself on the street. That was when I understood what you are saying now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I've told you guys, Facebook, if YouTube is not Facebook, you can bully me, say anything, any kind of thing you want on Facebook. But when you come to my territory, this is my territory. I'll put you in your place, straight hand. I don't give a fuck about that. I put you in your place. This is the problem that we are having in Nigeria today. Christianity is part of the problem. It's part of the problem. Part of the problem. Part of the problem. You will go around, people look at in Nigeria today. Let me tell you, a pastor can sell water for deliverance. I mean, will sell water to you. That water will deliver you from problem, make you rich. Water. A pastor will sell nightgown women wears. Pastor will sell it to you, women, and tell you that this thing can change your life, that this thing can make you get pregnant. Pastor will sell stone to you, that with this stone, if you throw it, you will kill your enemies. This is the kind of calamity that have befallen Nigeria in the name of Christianity. This is the kind of calamity that have befallen Nigeria in the name of Christianity. Christianity have done more harm than good. And this is the part of the problem that we are having today. All these people that, see, let me tell you, when I was growing up, if you tell somebody that, if you tell your parents that you want to become a pastor, your parents will curse you, your parents will beat you, that you want to be useless, you don't want them to, your parents will not want you to be pastor because they know pastors doesn't have money. But now, if you tell your parents that you want to become a pastor, they will even support you because they know that is a lucrative business. They know once you become a pastor, you are automatically rich. It's a lucrative. What Africans want to hear is prophecy. What they want to see is miracle. What they want to see, they will tell you, you will be rich tomorrow. But let me tell you something. After all that prophecy and everything, let me tell you something. If you don't have work, if you don't have business that you are doing, you are wasting your time. You stay 100 days in prayer, 100 days fasting and prayer. You are just wasting your time. Go and engage in one or two skills. Acquire skills. Skills that can help you to earn money. It's not just all about coming, praying and disturbing God. You'll be in the church from Monday to Monday. You are in the church. From Monday to Monday, you are in the church. You fast from year to year, 100 days fasting. So you have ulcer. At the end of the day, your prayers will not be answered. Ignorant. The high level of ignorance in Nigeria, in Africa. The high level of ignorance. And we are here saying Muslims, people this, Muslims are this. Muslim is more peaceful than Christianity as we talk now. I'm a born Christian. I was born in a Christian home. And by the way, I'm from the eastern part of Nigeria. Everybody knows very well that Easterners, we are Christians, we are conk Christians. But I can tell you for free that as it stands now, Islam is more peaceful than even Christianity. Islam is more peaceful than Christianity now as we speak. Since you choose to come out in public to disgrace yourself, you came out to come out in public to disgrace yourself because of favoritism. You love your pastor, your daddy. Who is your daddy? Who is your daddy? That you failed yourself. You failed your generation. You failed your unborn children because you choose to be in the church from morning till night. Let me ask you something. Have you been to UK before? Have you been to America? Have you been to Europe before? Do you think those people? Do you think the Europeans have time to go to church from Monday to Monday? Do you think Americans have that time? Do you think British people have that time? Because the system is working. They have system. They have things being put in place for them. Basic communities. Everything is in order. Civil servants, have good retirement benefit and retirement plan. So they don't need to pray 100 days fasting before God will answer their prayers. They already know that the government are putting everything in place for them to enjoy. But you are here to pray. Every day you are praying. Every single day you are praying. You are going to church. The time you have to do your business, you'll be in the church. You forgot that pastor that is preaching to you there, that is his own business. That is his own business. That is his own. He's in his own office. But he will put church Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You'll be going. Pastor is cashing out. Meanwhile, you are going there to waste your time. After you come back and say, I'm suffering, the customers are not coming. Well, how can customers come when you are not in the shop? You are in the church praying. When you are supposed to be in the shop, or when you are supposed to be in your working place, or you're in your business premises, doing your business, you are in the church. You're in the church praying for God to come down from heaven, send money from heaven to you. They will tell you that God will give you a miracle alert. There's nothing like miracle alert. Where would that come from? From people's money to your own account? Is that not criminality? Is that not criminal activities? I don't know what is wrong with we Africans. We are being too religious to the extent that, in fact, it seems like we are blindfolded, that we cannot even see again. We cannot even reason. We cannot even think anymore. Somebody will come here. Look at the comment. Look at you. From the comment, you will see how daft. From her comment, you will see how daft she is. Look at her comment. I think she deleted the comment already. Okay, it's here. Look at it. Say, please, I am wishing. The English service is another thing. I'm wishing from you. Can you be sure of what you are saying? Because our daddy of Zion cannot tell someone to kill somebody. Our daddy of Zion. Listen to yourself. Our daddy of Zion. Let me tell you something. Do you remember Reverend King? Do you remember Reverend King? If you guys are not careful, do you think you guys are worshiping Ebukobi like Reverend? Do you know how they worship Reverend King? Do you know the kind of population? Do you know the population Reverend King had? Reverend King. Maybe you don't know the history. Go and make your research about Reverend King. Reverend King had more population than even Ebukobi had now. Reverend King was being worshipped by his followers. Reverend King was being worshipped by his own followers. They pray, even as he's in prison now. Reverend King is serving life in jail. They still worship him. They're still celebrating. He has been in prison for how many years? Over 20 years now, or close to 20 years now. He has been in prison. You see, the end of the same way Reverend King ended. If care is not taken, that is the same way Bukobi will end. If care is not taken, the same way you see Reverend King end, the same way Ebukobi will end. If care is not taken, if care is not taken, the same way King was oppressing people with power and influence, the same way Bukobi is trying to oppress people with power and the influence, and you are coming here to come and tell us, okay, it's not him that killed people. Who asked the police to stay in the? If he got the land in a genuine way, if he truly got the land as a pastor, if he truly got the land in a very genuine way, why will he order soldiers and police to station in the land there? What is his motive? What was he trying to achieve by putting soldiers and the military in the land there? So when you put soldiers and the military, give them gun to be there, and they kill somebody, and you come back and say, no, it's not you that asked somebody to kill somebody. I don't know if you have. I don't know if you guys really have sense. This is what religion have done to you. Have made you cannot reason anymore. You cannot even think like a human being. You come to the public and disgrace your generation. Thank you very much, Charles. Okay, we say whenever the giant of Africa will wake up, Africa will be great again. Nigeria has the power to make things great. That is it. Just a white boy. Africa will never be great without other countries' money. Raphael Ibrahim say, I agree. Most definitely, he is God sent. When God says, be and it is, there is nothing anyone can do or to stop. Exactly. That's what Ibrahim Traore is. David Osas, thank you very much, brother. Welcome here. Welcome. Please subscribe to the channel. Give me thumbs up and comment where you're watching. Okay, thank you. You're watching from Nigeria, right? Osas, David Osas. Please share the broadcast so we can get a wider audience. Thank you very much, brother. David Osas say, thank you, my brother, and for telling the Nigerians the truth over Christianity in our country. The pastors have put fears in the life of Christians just because of wealth, material things. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. This is what Nigerians are going through. They have been hypnotized. They have been brainwashed to the extent they will inflict fears in them, making them believe when you talk against pastor, you will just die. When pastors are doing evil, you have to support them and say that what they're doing is right. This is the kind of brainwash they have brainwashed Nigerians. And people are finding it funny. It's not funny to me. We have to sensitize our people, wake them up. Let them wake up because people are still sleeping. Let them wake up. So that is by the way. George Chinedu said, thanks for your entertainment, but you're baseless since you could not figure out some flaws from other religious faiths. You see, this is the problem that we have. This is the main problem that we have. This is the I know people like this will come to my broadcast I understand that. I understand that. And I'm hitting the fact on the nail. Just the white badge, you were off my factor. Okay, let me answer this guy. Let me answer George Chinedu. He said, "Thanks for your entertainment. I'm not entertaining you. I'm sorry. I'm not an entertainer. If you are looking for entertainer, there are more entertainers on YouTube. Please, you can go there. I'm not an entertainer. Okay, I preach the gospel of truth. Okay, that's why I'm here. But you're baseless since you could not figure out some flaws from other religious faiths. Now, let me tell you. I don't know if you are a pastor or you're a evangelist, or your father is a pastor or your relative is a pastor, because I know that I'm hitting the fact on you now, and it's affecting you already. But let me tell you something. Do you know that Christian as it stands now in Nigeria now, Christianity as it stands in Nigeria now, is like more of a harm than good? Will you agree with me with that? Fact. Christianity is more of a harm than good. Because what is happening in Ngokbala, Imo State today is a clear indication that if you're having hope on Christianity, you're just wasting your time. You're just wasting your time. The same people that told you that God will answer your prayer, that God will protect you, that you should go home with bottled water, that bottled water, when you spray it on yourself, God will protect you. Miracle will start happening. Will use soldiers and military to go and station in the land they grabbed from indigenes. Why not sprinkle bottled water there so that bottled water and the handkerchief will protect that location? Why putting soldiers with gun in a church ground, to the extent that the police that was stationed in that ground killed innocent indigene of that community? Today, I are saying that I'm baseless. Well, I will not reply you. Let me just go straight to my broadcasting, because that was just part of it. And I don't want to go too much long on it. Let me just go straight to African state of politics. That is why we are here this evening. Well, like I said, somebody asked me the meaning of this man that I put on my background. The reason why I put him on my background is because, first of all, Ibrahim Traore is like a hero to me. I've said it time without number here. He's like a hero to me, and he's like a mentor, and as well somebody that I can look up to. Right? I don't know. I've not met him before, but I will be in Burkina Faso in few weeks, or let's say August 2nd week. I'll be in Burkina Faso. Well, he's a hero, right? Is that hero a Pan-Africanist, true Pan-Africanist, not the one on the lip? I mean, true Pan-Africanist. He decided to give up. In fact, he risked his life and the life of his family members and his career, to bring back Burkina Faso back on track. Which it will be very difficult for you to find anybody that can take that risk. It will be very difficult for you to find anybody that can take that risk in Nigeria. Who will go and who will save us in Nigeria? Who will save us in Nigeria? So this young man need to be celebrated. He need to be protected at all costs. He need to be promoted. We need to sensitize the world. We need to let the world know how good he is. Because first of all, Ibrahim Traore is that man that I would say the Westerners are trying to bring him down at all costs, because they've already started, buying compromising media houses to start selling bad news about him, and a lot of people are falling for it. The other day I was watching on the news, and they said a journalist went to Burkina Faso, and Burkina Faso were complaining that things are hard, that this man, there's a media blackout, and blah 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 blah. There's nothing like media blackout in Burkina Faso. There is nothing like that. Nothing of such. There's nothing of such in Burkina Faso. Instagram is working in Burkina Faso. Facebook is working there. TikTok is working there. YouTube is working there. Every other social media app is working in Burkina Faso. So how will you say that there is a media blackout in Burkina Faso when all these apps are working? And mind you, there's no, in the history of, since Ibrahim Traore took over power 2022, there's nobody has been arrested in Burkina Faso in the name of maybe he posted something. Ibrahim Traore is one man that is open. He's down to earth and has a listening ear. You don't know this young man. This young man is down to earth. One good thing about him is that When you feel something about the country and you bring it to his table, he will listen to you and he will definitely take action immediately. He loves his people and he has paid the price for his people. If this man was a Nigerian politician, trust me, by now he will be richest person in Burkina Faso today. You know why? He will look at himself and say, why am I going to die for my country? Why am I going to do all these things I'm doing? Let me just call France. Let them settle me, so I can take my family to America or UK or even to France and buy mansions there and buy, villa and live my flamboyant life the way I want. He can achieve that within a twinkle of an eye. There's no amount of money he mentioned to France that France will not pay him. If Ibrahim come to call France today and tell them, okay, now I want to, relinquish the power to you guys come back and continue what you're doing in Burkina Faso. Pay me $1 trillion. Or pay me $1 billion. Let me not say 1 trillion is too much. Pay me $1 billion. Let me just leave everything for you guys and carry my family and relatives and extended relatives and go to America. They will do that within a twinkle of an eye. Because you know why? Do you know what France has been achieving in Burkina Faso for a long time? This idiot come back. You're here again. This George Chinedu. I will hide you from my channel, or I will report your. Wait, let me show you. Let me teach you. Here is not Facebook. Listen, here is not Facebook. You see this idiot. This is one of the reasons why, me. I'm very sorry to say. I'm very sorry to say. I'm very, very sorry. Let me just say something. Do you know the reason why I do not like my tribe? This is one of the reasons why I do not like my tribe. They love to run their own down. This is one of the reasons why I never like this. You see this tribe, even doing business with them, I don't like doing business with them. Never. I don't like doing business with them because they will be the one to sell you out. Like I said, this is the main problem that we're having. This is one of the reasons why people don't like us, because of this attitude of this animal on my profile, on my channel. I did not beg you to come here. Like I said, I did not beg you to come here to come and listen to me. If you're not comfortable with my channel, if you're not comfortable with what I preach, what you do, you move forward. Go somewhere else. Go and check. I think I will chop you. I go chop your channel. I go chop them. Let me take screenshot. I will chop your channel. If I see one more comment from you, let's go. If I see one more comment from you, don't worry, it's over. Okay? So mind you, if you're not comfortable, just find your way and go. Find your way and go. This is one of the reasons. When I tell people that if you bring an Hausa man and bring Igbo man and tell me to choose somebody to entrust my life to, I will entrust my life to an Hausa man than an Igbo man. I will entrust my life to even a Fulani man than an Igbo man. I'm telling you gospel truth. I'm not lying. I'm not mixing word. If you bring an Hausa man, bring a Fulani man, and bring an Igbo. Okay, if you bring a Fulani man and bring an Igbo man here and tell me to choose one person to entrust my life to, I will entrust my life to a Fulani man. Our people will sell you out, even for peanut. That is the reason why, if you're waiting for Biafra, you will wait until Jesus come. It will never come, because it's still them. It's still this same Igbo people who still go underground and connive with these enemies of Biafrans to make sure that Biafra will never come to pass. It's still the same Igbos. The reason why we have been marginalized today in the Nigerian political system is because of us, we Igbos. When we go on the top, we collect and then abandon our own. That is to tell you how dangerous. This is why everywhere we go, we are being hated. We are being disliked. People are saying Nigerians are having bad name everywhere. Nigerians are having bad name everywhere. Igbos are having bad name everywhere, not Nigerians. Let me tell you something. For instance, if you come to Senegal today and you mention I'm Igbo, and this one I mention I'm a Hausa, they will respect Hausa more than Igbo man. Because why? We already have bad name. Our character is stinking and smelly. We have very bad character. Everywhere we go, we must have to show our dirty behaviors. Everywhere we go, the same Igbo man will kill the same Igbo man. That is why if I do an Anzogo, look at what happened during the Biafran War. We Igbos, we need to do better. We need to start doing better. We need to start doing better. If what happened to the people of Ngopala is okay, if what happened to the people of Ngopala is okay with you, now you see now you are changing it. See, I don't have problem with you. I don't have problem with you, but for me, I don't like if I'm doing something that see. Do you think I'm on this course just to catch fun, or I'm doing it because I want to do it? Something must have triggered something before you find me here. I can easily relax with my family and enjoy myself without even coming on live. I do come live every evening and every morning. That's why I do business. I have to leave my business for at least 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes. So if I'm doing this, if I bring out my time and my resources to be doing this, if you come here be telling me that I'm saying some kind of negative words, you're trying to discourage me. You're trying to make me feel like I'm just wasting my time. It is not nice. It's not nice now. It's not nice. I was expecting what I was expecting from you, George Chined. What I was expecting from you is not this kind of comment. Sincerely speaking, I wasn't even expecting this kind of comment. If you know you don't have anything to say, instead of you to discourage me, please, it's better you just leave me. Or if you're not comfortable with the channel, maybe you can look for some other. There are other people that are on live stream. Check other people. There are people that have been watching me, that have been following me, that have been with me for a long time here, and they are comfortable with what I'm doing. So it's not only I cannot satisfy everybody. I cannot do what everybody wants. But I can only do to my own capacity. Now you get to understand that what Ebukobi is doing is demonic. It's demonic. How can you come to people's ancestral home and you collect over 180,000 plus of land without due process, without proper settlement, without proper documentation? That's just because the government took you to the government house and give you C of O. C of O can be revoked. Go and check history. C of O can be revoked. And secondly, Hope Uzodinma will never remain governor forever. And mind you, anybody can become governor today. And somebody from Amishi of Ngwakbala can easily become governor tomorrow in Imo State. And that land can be revoked. And he will lose every single damn thing on that land. It's very simple. So this is the kind of damage. This is what I'm saying about Christianity. Christianity have caused more harm than good. Christianity have caused more harm than good to us. You collected over 180,000 plus of land and paid dime. You paid dime. You didn't pay anything. You paid nothing. Nada. And you feel comfortable and you surround the whole place with soldiers. Shows that you got those land in a crooked way. You didn't follow the due process. Because if your conscience was clear, you wouldn't have even surrounded the place with soldiers. What you should have done is to, hang handkerchief all over the, premises and sprinkle water. The same thing you sell to people to go and protect themselves. Your members will use water to protect themselves. Meanwhile, you will protect yourself with soldiers. See how gullible Africans are. So let me continue with my broadcast. So, like I said, sorry. Like I said, Ibrahim Traore has done so much well. He has done so much well to the extent that, there's nobody in Africa here that is not feeling the positive impact of Ibrahim Traore. He's working every single African youth up, making us to understand the importance of holding leaders accountable. Making us to understand the importance of holding leaders accountable. Sorry, I say because God forbid. Ibrahim Traore is that young man. You know when he took over power? Do you know when he took over power? Burkina Faso resources. Do you know that Burkina Faso underneath is full of gold? Burkina Faso resources, they always get only 20% of their resources. When the president of Burkina Faso, France government was there, and Canada mining companies were there, they only get 20% of their resources. They only get 20% of their resources. You can imagine a country that has such mineral resources to get only 20%. What can you do with 20% of the resources? You can't do nothing. And for over 30 years, French government were in Burkina Faso, claiming that they are giving them military support and, whatsoever. Could not even give Burkina Faso ordinary paved road. Burkina Faso could not, be proud of having, 3,000-kilometer paved road. Messi eBay. Okay, let me just leave you and continue what I'm saying. So Burkina Faso could not boast of 3,000-kilometer paved road. I've been to Burkina Faso several times. The last time I went to Burkina Faso was, I think, 2021 or 2019. There was no road. There was no good road. From Ouagadougou down to Fada, there was no good road. You cannot even see flyover in Burkina Faso, in Ouagadougou. You can't see flyover there. But immediately Ibrahim Traore took over power, what he did, he first of all asked them, please, you guys must have to leave because I cannot be receiving 20% of my own resources. You guys will have to leave. Because they claimed that they bought those mining sites. He asked them how much, and they told him he paid them off. Like what they were coming to say, he collected the mining site forcefully collected the mining site from them. He paid them off. He did not just collect, he paid them off to go. He paid them off to go. He collected the mining site by himself. The equipment that they were talking about, that Burkina Faso does not have the equipment to mine. That is the reason why they are bringing in their own equipment and giving Burkina Faso only 20%. Ibrahim Traore acquired those equipment. That same 2022, he took over power. He acquired the equipment to mining equipment. And today, as I'm talking to you, Burkina Faso mine their own resources by themselves, refine by themselves, and sell. That is where he generated money to acquire over 1,000, road construction equipment. Over 1,000. Now you can imagine how much is a grader, how much is a compactor, how much is a bulldozer, how much is truck. You can imagine. He acquired those things within the space of 2 years. Within the space. If I'm lying, Ghanaians are here. If I have Ghanaians here, Ghanaians that are living in Ghana, not Ghanaians in diaspora, Ghanaians that are living in Ghana can attest to what I'm saying. Those equipment landed in Ghana port because Burkina Faso does not have port. They don't have sea. Those equipment landed in Ghana port. That is one thing I love about John Mahama. John Mahama is a very, like I said, he's a Pan-Africanist, and as well, he's one of the revolutionary leaders that I look up to as well. I've told you guys time without number. I have few presidents in Africa that I look up to. You see, number one, I'm not going to be distracted anyway, but let me read this comment. You are not better than anyone, but you are just waking up, or you just want to catch cruise. I am not a pastor, but I can stand to speak what your eating wants to hear. Your comment is baseless. I don't even understand your comment. I don't understand your comment. Okay, so those equipment landed in Ghana port, and they were taken through the road to Burkina Faso. He came back to Burkina Faso and he told the foreign contractors in Burkina Faso that he's not comfortable with their job. They have to leave because when you give them contract of, like, let's say 5-kilometer paved road, it takes them like 3 years or 4 years before they can deliver. Yes, that is not his dream, because he made a promise to his people of providing 5,000-kilometer paved road every year. 5,000-kilometer paved road every year, and so far he have already delivered 5,000-kilometer paved road now as we speak. If you go to Ouagadougou today, you will see flyover every corner of Ouagadougou. That is a leader that is intentional, a leader that wants the best for his people. This is the kind of leader that we need in Nigeria. I've told you time without number, there is no reason why any Nigerian child should go to bed hungry. There's no justified reason why any Nigerian child should go to bed hungry. Have you been to the police barracks before? Have you been to the police barracks before and see how your police officers are living in the barracks? Have you seen how your police officers are living in the barracks? I mean, Nigerian barracks, Nigerian police barracks. Have you been there before? You will cry for them. Have you been to Nigerian military barrack before and see how your military personnel are living in their own country? People that are serving the state, people that are serving the country, people that are serving the country. Have you seen how they are living? When you cannot give them basic amenities, when you cannot give them that life that they deserve, how do you expect them to be diligent? How do you expect them to serve you with all sincerity and honesty when you cannot give them the basic amenities that they need? And Ibrahim Traore said, "No, you foreign contractors must have to go. Let me take charge of my contract of my roads. I want to fix the road. I promise my people 5,000 kilometer paved road every year. And if I work with you people, you guys cannot deliver." So now what he did is purchase those machines and send his citizens out, pick his citizens and they will go and learn how to drive, make use of those equipment, and bring them back. Today, it's not expatriates that are doing this road construction. It's Burkinabés are doing this road construction. There are 24 hours. There is work going on in Burkina Faso. There is work going on in Burkina Faso. He's delivering that dividends of democracy. That basic amenities. Go to all the government buildings in Burkina and Ouagadougou today is under construction. That is a leader that is intentional. Everything is not all about pray. Everything is not all about pray. Go to church and pray. It's not all about that. When your leaders are intentional, when they are ready to work, when they have you at heart, everything, they will make sure that everything is being put in place for you to be comfortable. When you are comfortable, when you have food to eat, when you have constant electricity, when you have good job, when you are being paid well, trust me, you will have no reason to fast for 100 days. You have no reason. Let me first of all. Okay, that's good. Bye-bye. You have no reason to fast for 100 days. Civil servant pay, their salary is next to nothing in Nigeria. Next to nothing. They are even protesting for 70,000 naira minimum wage. 70,000. They are still protesting in Nigeria today for 70,000 naira minimum wage. What can 70,000 naira do for you? What can 70,000 naira? That's less than $50. What can it do for a civil servant? A family man that has children to pay their school fees, feed them, pay school, electricity bill, and other bills. Feed your children, feed yourself, pay transport to work. What can 70,000 naira do for you? And at the end of the day, those civil servants does not have proper retirement plan. There's no proper retirement benefit. Most of them are still paying house rent. You serve your country for 50 years, but you cannot even be able to, afford a house for yourself. Someone that is serving his country for 50 years. How will you not pray when they tell you that when somebody pray for you, your life will be good? How will you not pray? This is the reason why they're taking advantage of you, selling lies to you in the name of prophecy, telling you that God want to do this. God, listen, let me tell you. If you like, pray from now till tomorrow. If you do not have any job or source of income, you will suffer. If they like, let 500 pastors lay hand on you. Money can never fall from heaven. Money can only come through labor. When you work, you make money. Our problem is the government. Part of our problem is the government. Pay civil servants well. Give them basic amenities. That's what we're asking for. And they're not asking too much. Give us constant electricity. Look at Ibrahim Traore. Ibrahim Traore is building power plants that will give Burkina Faso 24 hours electricity. Right now, he's building in Fada. He's building massive power plant that will give Burkina Faso citizens 24 hours electricity, knowing fully well that electricity constant electricity is another step to development. Electricity and road construction is a step to development. You can't have development when you do not have the electricity, constant electricity, or good access road. You can't have development. That is why the companies that we have in Nigeria today, they are leaving Nigeria to other countries because they are looking for where they can find constant electricity, because in Nigeria all their profits are being gone, west in diesel and petrol because of lack of electricity. Because of lack of electricity. A country like Nigeria, giant of Africa, we don't have 24 hours electricity. And if few individuals are the one making the money for themselves, the money that is meant for public, they are acquiring it for themselves, using it to, live flamboyant life with their children, with their family and relatives. So most of them have houses. Most of them, almost all the 50 states in America, most of them owns houses in all the states in America. Own houses in UK, in Canada, in Europe. One person. Money that is meant to develop your own country, to make sure that your constituency is conducive for the indigents, for the citizens. You pack the money to your own personal pocket and work, and you'll be working freely. And the next thing they do is to join the opposition party. That's the rest thing they do. When they join the opposition party, when they join the ruling party, they become sent immediately. Because they know very well they are in the ruling party. Nobody will ask them for anything anymore. That is why Okowa is working freely today. Somebody that has a record of, embezzling over $1 billion US. Okowa, former governor of Delta State, embezzled over $1 billion US. Do you know what $1 billion can do for Delta people? $1 billion. Do you know what it can do for Delta people? At least it can build world-class hospital. World-class. Do you know that in Nigeria today, if you have an accident today in Nigeria and you are being taken to the hospital emergency, when you are in emergency, they can't treat you until your family deposits certain amount of money. Until your own family deposits certain amount of money. That is when you can be treated. When you are alive, even if your life is remaining one bar, they don't care. They don't care. Life in Nigeria is worthless. Life in Nigeria is worthless. It doesn't have value. Your life does not have value. That is why Fulani herdsmen will use gun and go to a community and wipe out 200 people in that community, born children alive, and nothing is being done. It seems like it's a normal thing. Everybody is moving on. Nothing is happening. It's nothing. Your life, nothing. Your government does not even care about your life. That is why people are taking advantage of this condition, using it to inflict fears in people, telling them, come to God. God will do this for you. God will do that for you. It's not about coming to God. It's about holding leaders accountable, reminding them of what they're supposed to do. It's not when you see your governor or when you see your local government chairman or your senator, you start singing praises to them. You start hailing them. Judge Chinedu, do you know the reason why I talked on Igbo? Because of somebody like you. Because of somebody like you. The comment you made, the first comment that you made, did it sound good to yourself? If you are on live stream, spending your time, your resources and everything, and I come to your live stream and be telling you and make that such a comment on your live stream, do you know that you are distracting me? You are distracting me. I'm not here for fun. I'm not here to massage anybody's ego. I'm not here to make you like me. You don't need to like me. No, you don't need to like me. I don't want people to like me. No, as long as I know that I'm doing the right thing. And secondly, I'm going against the YouTube YouTube community guideline. I'm doing the right thing, the right course. I don't need distraction. You are trying to distract me. If you're not comfortable with the channel, there are a lot of channels there. Go and watch them. If you're happy with what is happening in Nigeria, I'm not living in Nigeria. Let me bust your brain. I don't live in Nigeria. I left Nigeria 15 years ago. Do you get that? I left Nigeria 15 years ago. 15 fucking good years. That's when I left Nigeria. So I don't live there. What you suffer, I'm not suffering it there. Here where I live, I can easily go out by 3 a.m., walk on the street and go to where I used to. Listen, and walk out and come back. Nothing will happen to me. I'm fine. I'm living in a safe place. We have water. We have good pipe-borne water. Not borehole. We don't use borehole here. We use pipe-borne water. Every corner of the city. If you buy land here today, you don't need to sink borehole before you start building house. What you do is to go to Nawek, carry your land document, go to Nawek, and they will give you meter, and they will come and connect water for you in your land, and you start building. You don't need to sink borehole. But in Nigeria, if you buy land today and want to start building, you must have to sink borehole before you start building. A small country like this that is well organized somehow. Do you know that we have 24 hours electricity here? If light go off today, Nawek will make an announcement on Facebook, on their page, that light is going off. Hello? Do you know that here you can easily light doesn't go off. We have 24 hours light. 24 hours light. Do you know that? If you are sick, you go to hospital, you treat yourself. Do you know that? Do you know that? Do you know? Hello? Jonado. So what am I talking about? We have everything. This small country here. Do you know that this country survives by tax? They don't have mineral resources. There's no mineral resources here. There's no mineral resources here. It's a country that survives by tax, but they provide a basic amenities to their citizens, including security. Including security. And your government, your country cannot even give you ordinary 24 hours electricity. It's a common thing. And you feel comfortable. You think God will just do everything for you. God is, if not that God is merciful, God is a merciful God. He's a very merciful God. If not, you guys have disturbed him a lot. Must you have to pray for everything and ask him for everything? God will not do everything for you. God will not do everything for you. God will not do everything for you. You cannot sit and waiting for God to do everything for you. God cannot do everything for you. You have to wake up, hold the bull by the horn. Hello? Yeah. mm, 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 mm. Huh? Okay. Ebepele gate. Okay. Okay. George Shinedo, I doubt if you're a supporter of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu because my brother, I doubt. I doubt. Martin Nnamdi Kanu supporters are super intelligent. They are intelligent people, and the way they talk with wisdom. Honestly speaking, Martin Nnamdi Kanu supporters. If you're looking for Martin Nnamdi Kanu supporters, or you're looking for his so what am I talking about? So this country, like you see, like this, is a country whereby we have basic amenities. That one we don't complain about that. We don't complain about that at all. Hospitals are there. Everything is being put in place. A small country like that. So why is it that a country like Nigeria, a big country like bigger country like Nigeria, a bigger country like Nigeria that has everything, that has everything, that has everything. I've said it time without number that there is no justifiable reason why any Nigerian child should be out of school for no reason. There's no justifiable reason why any Nigerian child should be out of school. There's no reason. And there's no reason why any Nigerian child should go to bed hungry. There shouldn't be any reason why any Nigerian child should be on the street begging for food. There's no reason. Let me tell you something. Let me bust your brain. Do you know that Nigeria produces oil more than even Libya when Gaddafi was there? I'm not talking about Libya now. Libya is gone. Libya Otilo. Libya don't go. Libya don't finish. When Libya was Libya during the time of Gaddafi, when Libya was Libya during the time of Gaddafi, you know that Nigeria was supposed to be richer than Libya because Nigeria produces oil more than Libya do. But do you know that Gaddafi made the life of Libyans so comfortable to the extent you can't see Libyans anywhere looking for greener pasture. You can't. Do you know that Gaddafi made the life of Libyans so comfortable that they could not even leave their country to go and look for greener pasture anywhere because everything they need to sustain to be alive, they have it. They have everything. Everything was being put in place. Gaddafi walk to the extent he even developed a river, yes, in the desert. To the extent he converted the farm in the desert. You can imagine transforming desert into a farm to cultivate rice. This is how good Gaddafi was. I don't need distraction. I will not answer you, Chinedu. I will not answer you. But what I'm saying, Gaddafi made the life of Libyans so comfortable that they could not even go out to look for greener pasture anywhere. So comfortable. And Gaddafi was tagged as a dictator by the West. He was tagged as a dictator. He was labeled as a tyrant. When they want to attack, once you are an intentional leader, once you mean well for your people, once you resist them from taking your resources, you become automatically a dictator or a tyrant, and they will want you dead at all costs. That is how they fought tooth and nail to bring down Gaddafi. The same thing they did to Idi Amin of Uganda. Idi Amin was not as bad as they said. And the reason why they succeeded in Libya and Uganda during the time of Idi Amin, because there was no social media then. Everything that you hear is from radio and television. Even if there was even television then, it was few. But on radio, that's when they will start selling the lies to you, telling you how Idi Amin was a cannibal, he eats human being. All lies. All lies. They were all just looking for a way to bring that president down. The same thing they did to Kwame Nkrumah. The same thing they did to Amilcar Cabral or Guinea-Bissau. The same thing they did to Gaddafi. The same thing they did to Thomas Sankara. The same thing they did to Idi Amin of Uganda. That is what they wanted to do to Ibrahim Traore. Because they refused to be under that colonialism. They rejected the colonial masters. Today, if I open my mouth and tell you that Nigeria is still under colonialism, you will not believe it. You say it's a lie. We are still colonized. We are still being colonized. We are not freedom. We don't have our freedom yet. We are not free. Alex, you will never. Alex, let me tell you something. See, if you once you start encourage someone that is doing good, trust me, what you are doing is making the person to do more. As it stands now, let me tell you something. Ibrahim Traore is an international icon. Everybody is looking up to him. Our people in diaspora, our people in Africa, even the friends of Africa, like people in Jamaica, North American, South Americans, they look up to him because of what he's doing, the way he resisted the West. You understand? So all I can do to support him and encourage him is to use my platform, to promote his leadership. To promote his leadership. That's all we can do. Anything aside from that, you're just trying to deter, you're just trying to, kill his zeal. Ibrahim Traore mean well for his people. Maybe you don't have idea how Burkina Faso have suffered a lot in the hand of this French government. What Burkina Faso have gone through, my brother, you have no idea. What Burkina Faso have gone through in the hand of these Westerners, you have no idea what they have gone through. So if God used Ibrahim Traore today to liberate them, it is my duty to use my platform to speak and defend him. That is why we are here. Do you know that they are selling news now? They are telling lies that he's a dictator, that there's a media blackout in Burkina Faso, that he's this and he's that. All lies. There are a lot of YouTubers that have gone to Burkina Faso and made video and even interview Burkinabés and try to understand if they are okay with their president. Do you know why? Let me bust you up. Do you know that in Burkina Faso today, if you go to Ouagadougou, the capital, by this time of the night like this, if you go to Ouagadougou, all the streets, all the junctions in Ouagadougou, you see the youth sitting there. They will sit there till midnight. Do you know why they are sitting there? If you ask them why are they there, they will tell you that they want to sit here and protect their president. They want to sit here and protect their president. That is somebody that is a tyrant. So don't come here. I know pretty well that a lot of people are, everybody will not be the same. We cannot agree in one. So it's okay for you to doubt or whatsoever, but because you've not been there before. I've been there several times, so what I'm telling you is just nothing but the truth. George Chinedu, he said, I'm living in Senegal talking to somebody in Europe. May I ask you something, please? Is Europe on this earth, or is it another planet? I want to know. Is it on this planet? Is it another planet? I want to get. Do you see the slave? Do you see the slave mindset of Africans, most especially Nigerians? Because you are in Europe, now you think that you are better than somebody living in Africa. That is your mentality. You see that slave let me tell you, there's nothing different. There's no difference between you and these modern day slaves. There is nothing different between you and modern day slaves. You are a pure slave. I'm sorry to say, but fact. Now you can understand how this is. I've been preaching and maybe this is your first time on my live channel, on my live stream. I've been preaching about this, preaching and preaching and preaching. It seems like you people, they cement your brain with cement. You cannot understand. Now, because you are living in Europe, you feel like you are far better than people living in Africa. Do you think you are better than me? Do you think you are better than me? I will not. Listen. I want to listen, but it's okay. It's okay. Since you want to eat your channel, I will eat it in peace, and so that you can rest. If this your channel still exists till Tuesday next week, if you come here, call me a beast. I'm telling you gospel truth. So because you are living in Europe, now you think that you are better than people living in Africa. Do you think that we don't know how you guys are living? We really know how you guys are living. Forget about all this shenanigans, all this picture you guys take, all this lie you guys are peddling up and down. We know that your life is not even good. Yeah, European economy is bad. All you guys, most of you are living by paycheck. We understand. Bills are killing you people. So forget, you're not better than me. Show me your achievement. Show me what you have achieved. Somebody living in Europe. Show me your achievement. So what do you do for a living? I don't know. I mean, you see, this is the problem of Africa. This is the problem. And we can see, Africans can never, Africa have a long way to go. Africa has a long way to go. We need to be emancipated from that slavery mentality. That slavery mentality, that inferiority complex. Because you are living in Europe, now you feel like you are better than somebody living in Africa. Because you are living in Europe, you are now better than somebody living in Africa. What made you better than somebody living in Africa? Let me ask you a question. Tell me few things that made you live better than people living in Africa. You have no life. Most of you don't even have life. Most of you don't. You have been living there for decades. Achieve nothing. Achieve nothing. Let me show you. Somebody that you're laughing at me. Let me show you something. Let me show you my house. Let me show you a few of my houses. Let me show you something. You are trying to prove yourself how stupid you are. Trying to show people how stupid you are. Let me show you something. I'm not your age mate. France is not the one I went to 2017. I'm not your mate. I'm not your mate at all. I'm not your mate. I'm coming. I'm going to show you something. I'm not showing off anyway, but I need to do that. I found the need to do it. I'm not your age mate. When you are talking to me, you talk to me with respect. I'm your boss. Talk to me with respect. Okay? Talk to me with respect. Okay. Oh, see this one itself. I've not done this work yet. Let me show this thing. Okay. Now, you feel like because you are living in Europe, you are better than people living in Africa. Show me your achievement. Show me things you have achieved in your whole entire life in Europe, living in Europe. What have you achieved? We know how you guys are living. We know exactly how you guys are living. So it's never strange to me. Okay. Do you know this house? This is my house here. Okay? This is my house here. Did you see it? This is my own house here. Now let me show you. I'm coming. This is my own house here. This is my own house. Look at it. This is done already. Let me show you how it is now. Let me show you how it is now. This is old picture anyway. Will I blame you? I see. I pity people that are. I pity people that worship you. People, anybody. Look at it now. You see how it is now. You see, can you achieve this in your whole entire life? Can you achieve this in a foreign land in your whole entire life? In your whole entire life, can you? You see? Okay, you call it fake, right? Well, let me show you something. You call it fake. Wait, I'm coming. Nigerians. Wait. You call it fake. You call it fake. You're living in Europe. If you achieve what I've achieved in my whole entire life, you achieve 1/4 of it, you should be happy. You should be happy. You should be happy. See, I'm showing other people's house. Nigerians are funny. You guys are funny people. I don't find there's no need for this, all these things. There's no need for it. Leave it. There's no need for it. It's okay. First of all, we go get a life. Before where is the guy that made that comment anyway? Where's the guy that made that comment? He said his name is just a white boy. Just a white boy. I know that this is an Igbo guy because most of the people that attack me here, they're my Igbo brothers. But that's okay. That's okay. That is okay. Okay. The place you said is people other people's house. I will make video of it tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I will make video of it. Okay. Or I'll call one of my workers to make video of it so that I will post it on my page. Okay. I'm not your age mate. Because you live in Europe, you found yourself. Let me delete you. Let me remove you from here first. But the reason why I'm leaving the other guy is because I want to chop his account to show him lesson. But for you, I will hide you from my channel. Bye-bye. Bye. Good. I'm okay. People that you come, listen, let me tell you, it's only you people that will come and lie to you about Europe, and you will think, we know how they're living, we know how they are struggling, we know how their life is. It is not easy for them. When they go to the snow, they take pictures and all that. They're living by paycheck. These people, they're living by paycheck. Do you understand? How much is their salary anyway? How much is the minimum? Their minimum. What is the minimum wage? So people that kill themselves with work double shift just to be able to meet up. Just be able to meet up. This guy now that's saying that somebody that is living in. Have you been to Senegal before? Have you seen Nigerians doing well in Senegal? You know that Nigerians have own hotels in Senegal. And by the way, I don't even live in Senegal. I'm not even living in Senegal. You say I'm living in Senegal. Do I look like somebody that lives in Senegal? Do I look like somebody that is living in Senegal? Somebody that his life salary is not even up to 2,000 euro. 2,000 euro, you minus your rent there. Minus your rent. You are squatting. Most of you are 3 people in one room or 2 people in one room. You are coming here to bring mouth for me. You are coming here to bring mouth for me. You earn 2,000 euro. You pay house rent 400 or 500 euro. You pay they minus your taxes. Your taxes may be 300. What will be left with you is 1,007. You pay house rent 500. It left with you 1,001. You pay water bill, you pay electricity bill, you pay this and that. At the end of the day, what will be left with you? Maybe like 700 or 800. Then you remove your food money for the week. At the end of the day, what you'll be keeping maybe 300 euro. 300 euro I used to buy fuel. That cannot even buy me fuel for a month. Cannot even buy fuel my car for a month. You're bringing mouth for me. Will I blame you? Will I blame you? This is the mentality of Africans. Once you cross to Europe, you start feeling like you are better than people living in Africa. That slavery mindset. That is why why people consider them as slaves. That is why when you come to Europe, they have African jobs. What they do. These guys do is African job. They do African jobs. They have particular job for them that white people cannot even do. Europeans themselves cannot even do those jobs. That is the kind of job that is left for them. They are bringing mouth for me, a slave in another man's land, bringing mouth for me. For you to even gather money, to buy tickets, come home is problem. That's why most of you will spend 30 years in Europe, because why? You don't have money to come back home. They are bringing mouth for me. They are bringing mouth for me. You see, Africa will not be Africa until the day we start changing our mindset, our sense of reasoning, the way we think about ourselves. Abolish this sense of inferiority complex. Then we can start getting things right. But as long as we continue making ourselves look like we are slaves for real to these Europeans, trust me, we cannot get it right. A full-blown slave in another man's land is proud that he's in another man's land, that he's better than me in Africa. Do you know most of them die because of depression? Most of them die because of depression. Most of them in Europe die because of depression. Because once they come home and see what people at home have achieved, they will be depressed. The thing is, see, when God chooses to bless you, God will bless you. When God's blessing is not upon you, it can never be. Wherever, if you like, go to Jupiter, the blessing can never come. The blessing can never come. Most of them sleeps on this. Maybe this guy that's making this comment now is sleeping on the streets. He's a homeless guy like that, or living in one room with 3 people or 4 people, deceiving you people in Africa, making you people see them like because he's in Europe, he's big now. He's not like that. It doesn't work like that. They have huge bills to pay at the end of the day. And they work. Most of them, their manhood is not even functioning again because they work. Most of them, the kind of job they do in warehouse job. Most of them do warehouse job. They will stand for 8 hours. Somebody will stand for 8 hours. Most of them will have waist problem, leg problem, because of the kind of job they do. They're coming here to come and tell us that because we are living in Africa, you are better than me. How? Show your achievement. Let's see. Since you are better than me, what you have achieved. We keep deceiving ourselves. We keep making ourselves look, caricature of ourselves. We hate ourselves. We discriminate. That's why anywhere you go, let me tell you something. You see Nigerians, why we are hated everywhere. The reason why Nigerians are being hated everywhere because of this pomposity attitude of Nigerians, this show-off attitude of Nigerians. And most of these people that these two pompous are the people that just left home. They have not been on journey for a long time. When they will start feeling like they are too big, they're bigger than anybody else. Come and ask us. We don't come off for Nigeria for years. You know how many countries where I don't travel go? I don't come off Nigeria since 2010. And you will just go Europe yesterday. Don't they poof. Like say you are better than anybody else. This is the problem of Africa, average Nigerians. Pomposity, show off. That's why we are being hated. That's why we are being hated everywhere we go. That's why we are being hated everywhere we go. This thing this guy did now and what he's doing now to me, an Hausa man would never do it to his brother. An Hausa man would never do it to his brother. Let me tell you, when I was in Lagos, you know those kiosks that used to be on the, like when you come to Festac First where I was living 23 road. There's one guy that used to sell kiosks there, one Hausa guy. Anytime the guy is going to the north, the guy is from Kano. Anytime he's going to Kano for farming, he will leave one of his brother there. He's not even a relative. I mean, an Hausa brother. He will just leave him there in his shop and travel for 3 months, 4 months. When he travel and come back, he will come back and meet his shop the same size, the same way, and even meet money. But trust an Igbo man and leave shop for him and travel for only 1 week. Before you come back, your shop is gone. Hausa people are the most trust. The Hausa man can never ridicule his brother on live stream like this. Hausa man can never ridicule his brother on live stream like this. Because you live in Europe, you think you have the mindset that you are better than everybody in Africa. Thank you very much. Hey, Black. Thank you very much, my brother, for this your comment. Let me read this comment. He said, the trade volume of the United States is 4 trillion, right? The trade volume of Africa is 1 trillion. If Africa even grows to being middle class, it will surpass America in trade. I swear to God. I swear to God. I've said it time without number here on my live channel. I mean, Africa is the richest continent on earth. Nobody should doubt that. Africa is the richest continent on earth. Do you know the only way we can cripple the European economy? The only way, there's one way we can use to cripple the European economy. Now Africa will become the greatest continent on earth is by uniting Africa. When we unite, the same way Sahel states are uniting themselves now. If Africa get to unite together, we have one currency. We have only one currency, and we have one military capacity. We have one borderless Africa. I swear to God Almighty, within the space of 1 year, European economy will cripple down to the ground. I'm not mixing what to you. I swear to God, uniting Africa, making Africa, uniting Africa military capacity, using one currency and or borderless Africa in Africa. I mean, we are building a stronger nation that will be stronger than America. I swear to God. No comparison at all. So I know that people that try to mess my live stream today. I always have amazing live stream every evening, but this evening live stream, was kind of messed up by people from Facebook because I announced on Facebook that I'm coming live on YouTube by this time. That's why all of them come here to come and interrupt my live stream. But that's okay. That's okay. There's no problem with that. That's okay. We've learned today. That's okay. That's okay. There's no problem. This is one of the reasons why, for me, I will definitely not want to do any business with my tribe. Never. Sincerely speaking, from the depth of my heart, I'm not going to lie to you. With all sincerity in me, I'm not going to lie to you. I reject most of the time, in fact, almost every time, doing business with my tribe. See, I've been on this live stream. I have been having people encouraging me, sending words of encouragement, supporting what I'm doing, and encouraging me more. But all the people, every time I see Igbo name, it's all about trolling me. It's all about countering with what I'm saying. It's all about making jest of me. It's all about saying things that will discourage me. But that's okay, because that is who they are. That is why they've been hated everywhere. Do you know that this hatred, to the extent You as a Nigerian, if you are crossing, if you enter Mali border today, if you are crossing Mali, if you are going through the land border, get to the Mali inn. Do you know that as a Nigerian passport holder, you will be requested to pay 10,000 CFA before you can get stamped to go inside Mali. But every other African country pays 1,000 CFA. That is what we have cost ourselves because of our attitude. Because of our attitude. If you come to Senegal today, once you get to Senegal border in, you will have to pay 5,000 CFA before you can be able to allow to enter Senegal in. Only Nigerian passport. Other African countries, 1,000 CFA, 1,000 CFA. And most of these people that are causing this thing is my tribe. I've told you guys time without number, I'm not a tribalistic person. I can never be. There's no one single thing I will tell you that tribe has done for me. Nothing. There's no single thing tribe has ever done for me. There's nothing I've benefited from my tribe. Nothing. Nothing. Instead, they are benefiting from me. So why should I be tribalistic? Here on my channel, whether you like it or you don't like it, that is your business. Here on my channel, I don't know who is Hausa man. I don't know who is Yoruba man. I don't know who is Fulani man. I don't know who is white. I don't know who is black. All I know here is humanity. My channel, read my bio very well. Read my bio very well. I stand for justice, fairness, and the equity. I will be the last person to stand for somebody because he's my tribe. I will never do that. Never in my life. Never. 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 I will never support you because you are my tribe. When you are doing wrong, I will support you because you are tribe with me. Tribe for what? What have your tribe done for me? What? Your tribe have never done nothing for me. So why should I, because of tribe, I start siding for you when you are doing bad thing? What I know here is humanity. I don't care about tribe. I don't care about culture. I don't care about religion. I'm not religious. I'm not religious. I do pray. I pray as a Christian. I'm a born Christian. I pray, but I'm not a religious bigot. I'm not a religious bigot. I'm not a religious bigot. By the way, it's the same God that we are praying. Both Christians, Muslims, Hindus, atheists, we're all praying to one God, one same God, in different ways. So how will you feel that your own religion is far better than other people's religion when you are worshiping only the same one God? So I don't know religion here. I don't know tribe here. I don't know anything tribalism here. All I serve here is humanity. One injustice for one is injustice for all. My tribe is the one that will attack you, make you feel less of yourself. Can you imagine somebody coming to my comment section to tell me you are even in Senegal talking to somebody in Europe? What life do you have in Europe? How do you think that you are better than people living in Africa? How do you think that you are better than people living in Africa? I'm proudly living in Africa with pride. No regrets. No regrets. You that is living in Europe, show us your achievements. This is what Bob Marley sang on his song. He said, emancipation from mental slavery. We need to emancipate our brain from mental slavery. That mental slavery is what is stopping us, all Africans. Inferiority complex. You feel like, yes, white people are better than me. Why Europe is better than Africa? We know, yes, truly that their system is working. They have working system. They have working government. But does not mean that Europe is better than Africa. Africa is Africa. Europe is Europe. Are there not Europeans running to this place to come and invest, to come and live here? I don't live in Senegal, bro. I don't live in Senegal. I'm not living in Senegal. I don't live in Senegal. I only visit Senegal, but I don't live in Senegal. I don't live in Senegal. I'm disappointed from the comment of that guy. I'm totally disappointed. I'm totally disappointed. At least when they say when you travel, you get to be enlightened. Traveling is like a part of enlightenment. You travel will teach you a lot of things, will open your mind. I was expecting this guy, at least he said he's in Europe, at least he have traveled, he have crossed border. At least he should know good from bad and bad from good, right? There are some things you don't say in public. Thank you very much, the Rexer. Do you know that after Second World War, Europe was rebuilt with 70% of African resources? Do you have the idea? After Second World War, Europe was rebuilt with African resources, 70% of African resources. Europe, what was used to rebuild Europe today, 70% came from Africa. So it's obvious that it was rebuilt with African resources. Now we Africans, now when we have visa to travel to Europe, we start feeling like we're already on top of the world. We are better than people living in Africa. This is the average mindset of a Nigerian and other Africans. We look down on ourselves. We see ourselves so low, like we are nothing. We amount to nothing. Europe now is better than Africa. But your parents are living in Africa, your family members are living in Africa, and you are born in Africa. Now, because you crossed to Europe for a few years, you started feeling on top of the world already. You know that others have traveled to and travel around and come back. Now you will blame Ibrahim Traore for not running to Europe to go and live there with his family members and live Mali and live Burkina Faso for French government. You guys are not serious. I swear to God, you guys are not serious yet. You guys are not serious. You are not serious. Until the day you wake up from sleep, you get to realize that Africa is the richest continent on earth. The only problem that we have is bad leaders. Until the day we start holding the leaders accountable, reclaiming our continent from them back and our resources from these colonial masters, you get to understand that we have everything to build Africa, to put Africa back on track. I'm not surprised anyway. That's an average African mentality, that you feel like you are nobody. Well, I'll be leaving you guys here today. I've spent 2 hours here already. So catch me live tomorrow morning by 10 a.m. Anyway, 10 a.m. I'll be here live in the morning. So I'll leave you guys for now. And please, if you're joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Thank you, Babawo Environment. Thank you very much. Thank you. I know it's part of education. I understand. Yeah, it's okay, but it's cool. It's cool. I'm okay with that. Julius Wankwo, please don't generalize. Every tribe has good and bad people. But most of the people that troll me here, I've never. Tonight, I knew this is what I'm going to face because of my post on Facebook, right? So they came from Facebook to YouTube to come and attack me. But it's cool. I know very well most of the people that attack me here are my tribe, because I see their names. And now someone will not answer Chinedu. And now someone will not answer Chokodi. So my tribe, they're the ones discouraging me, but they cannot discourage me because they did not create the channel for me anyway. Do you understand? So why are we the ones to bring ourselves down, our brothers down? Why is it like that? A Yoruba man have never trolled me here on my channel. I've been on live stream here for how many months? I've never, no Yoruba man have ever trolled me. And nobody has ever done that before on my channel. Go through my channel, go through my live stream, all. You will get to see no other tribe has ever trolled me. Only Igbo people. Only Igbo people will come here to troll me. Only Igbo people. But that's okay. That's part of it. We move on. So we move on. I'm not here to, like I said, I've said it time with that number. I'm not here to massage your ego, to massage you, to make you like me. I'm not here to make you to like me or to love me. You have no reason to like me. The thing is that it's your choice. If you are not comfortable with what I'm saying, if you're not comfortable on my channel, there are a lot of channels. There are millions of channels on YouTube, and you can go and look for another live stream and watch. It's not more that you must have to be here. I preach the gospel of truth, and my truth, truth can pierce even iron. Truth is very sharp object, can pierce anywhere. So when I preach the truth, it gets to them. Do you understand? Why is it that we Igbos are the problem, are the ones bringing ourselves down? Why? Do you know that we have Igbo community meeting here where I live? Do you know that meeting there's no peace in that meeting? I don't attend that meeting. I've never attended that meeting. I only attended the meeting once. I think it was 2013 or 2014, once thereabout. I don't attend to that meeting. That meeting every day there's meeting there. There will be war, there will be fight, there will be quarrel, they will end in quarrel. But in Yoruba community meeting, you can never hear fight, hear quarrel. Never. Only Igbo community meeting. Every day there's battle, there's quarrel, there's misunderstanding. Why is it like that? We hate ourselves to our bone marrow. When I came to this country new, let me tell you something. When I came to this country new, I had nothing. I came here with nothing. I've traveled to 17 countries. I've met our Igbo people. But when I came to Gambia here, I had nothing. Do you know that when I go to certain places where Igbos used to stay, if I speak English to them, if I speak Igbo to them, they will answer me with English. They will do like as if they are not Igbos. So a lot of things. So all I'm saying here is we must have to learn how to love ourselves. We will learn how to love ourselves. I'm telling you, we will learn how to love ourselves. If we want others to like us, if we want others to cherish us or encourage us in what we do, we must first of all start loving ourselves first. Igbo man will take his own Igbo brother and go and sell to strangers. I've experienced a lot. 2013, a brother wanted to set me up with drug. I don't do drug. I don't sell drug. I don't do those sort of businesses. But a brother wanted to set me up. I swear with everything I'm looking for, God be my witness. A brother wanted to set me up. I did him nothing. I did nothing to him. The same Igbo brother. And you are asking why you are being hated everywhere. You're asking why you are being hated everywhere. When you achieve small, tiny success, you start using it to oppress others. You want to show how rich you are. Are you richer than Yoruba people? Are you richer than Hausa people? Are you richer than Hausa people? People should calm down. There are more to life than all these things you guys are doing. Hating on yourselves, trying to bring yourselves down. Honestly speaking, only Igbo people come to my channel to troll me. Only Igbo people. No other people have ever done that. All I will say on my comment section is, yeah, we like what you're doing. Keep doing it, because they know what I'm doing. I'm doing the right cause. They're not paying me for it. I've never solicited for fund in any form. There was one guy here that wanted to, I think he's a Ghanaian, that wanted to send me money. I told him no. That money, use it. Is he a Ghanaian or from where? I think about 3 occasions, people wanted to send me money. I tell them no. That money you look for less privileged people and give them on my behalf. They look for less privileged people and give the money on my behalf. Don't worry, I'm not soliciting for fund. Okay? I don't need your money. I'm not hungry. I'm not here for that. This is a passion that's been burning in me, and God gave me the platform. I have to use it well. I have to use it with all sincerity and honesty, without attaching tribe, without attaching sentiment or tribalism or religion into it. The day I start attaching religion and tribalism into my channel, that is the end of my channel. I'm telling you gospel truth. So that's how it is. Thank you very much, guys. I'm ending it here now. I'm here for 2 hours already. So it's already late and I have to sleep. I wake up in the morning, drop my children off school, drop my wife off work, and then go to the office. So I will have time to rest a little bit. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up there. Share the broadcast so we can get to wider audience. I know it exists in every tribe. Bamidele, thank you for your comment. It exists every tribe, but our own is too much, my brother. I give you an instance. You see here where I live, there is Yoruba community meeting and there is Igbo community meeting. Do you know that almost every time Nigerian embassy and Nigerian community meeting will go to settle their rift in the Igbo community meeting? But Yoruba, we've never, since I came to this 15 years, I've never had any day that Yoruba community meeting has problem. Never. We are the reason why we are being hated everywhere we go. We are the reason why we are being hated everywhere we go. Igbo man will not want to see his brother move forward. If you're seeing your brother trying to climb, they will bring you down. I know it's everywhere, but our own is too much. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to say it, but fact. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. I appreciate everyone. See you guys tomorrow morning. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Bye bye, guys.